Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a zodiac reading for the sign of Taurus. This won't resonate with every Taurus, so if it's not resonating, make sure to check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And just keep in mind that I saw someone complaining about my dogs barking. I do have 3 dogs and dogs bark, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. And also, people have been saying that I'm hard to hear or that my volume's getting lower. So in my last few readings, I actually turned up in editing. I increased the volume, so hopefully that's helping. But just keep in mind that's going to increase the volume of, my dog's barking. So just keep that in mind. If my dogs do start barking, I'll try and pause the video. So this is going to be a you and them. So if you're not looking to hear about someone you're connected to, this probably isn't your reading because I'm specifically looking at you and the person you're connecting to. Keep in mind you may be resonating with energy is fluid, so keep in mind you may be resonating with the cards I'm pulling for your person. Just flip the energies as it applies to you. So we're going to start with getting an animal card for each of you. So my Tauruses, I hope you had a good birthday. If Taurus is your sun sign, we're out of Taurus season now. But I hope you had a good birthday. So Spirit, let's get a card to represent Taurus's energy first. So we have the lion on the bottom. So you could be someone who is very dedicated to personal growth and spiritual development. So let's see. Show me Taurus's energy. Show me Taurus's energy within this connection. We have the horse in the upright. Never gives up. Can achieve anything you put your mind to. I was actually thinking about this card this morning while I was working out. I was thinking about the horse card while I was working out because the horse card talks about to bring into balance meditation and strength training. So I was lifting weights while I was thinking about this horse card. But very free-spirited energy. It's earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel like you're trusting your intuition right now. Never gives up, can achieve anything. And we have the owl on the bottom. So you could also be someone who is quite clairvoyant. You could have psychic abilities. I'm feeling high priestess energy with that owl. And the owl talks about a boon or a gift coming your way. So there could be something good coming your way. So horse, momentum, freedom, expansive energy, and force. The horse represents the most masterful form of earth energy within this deck. It provides us with momentum so reliable, so supportive, that you can ride on its back towards any goal, no matter how difficult the terrain. A horse personality is fully awakened, fully alive, and cannot be defeated. I love that it came out in the upright because I can't remember what sign it was that I did the other day. It was a water sign. It came out in the reverse. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through daily practice. Physical stamina, exercise, and mental focus, meditation are the secret weapons behind the horse's legacy. When in balance, so when in the upright, achieves anything and never gives up. To bring into balance, strength training. So you could be focused on meditation and working out right now. Or you could be, if you are feeling out of balance, that's a way that you can help ground yourself. But you seem to be trusting your intuition here. Free spirit with the horse. I'm hearing the quote from Sex and the City where she talks about maybe we're not meant to be tamed. Maybe we're meant to find someone just as wild to run with us. So let's see the person you're connected to. Let's see their energy. We have the octopus, yearning. So it feels like whoever you're connected to is in a energy of thinking about you, yearning for you right now. They could be, the octopus always reminds me of the Eight of Pentacles for some reason. So this person could be working on self-empowerment, self-mastery, working on different areas of their life. They could have a lot going on because we see all these tentacles here, so they could have a lot going on in their life. But like I said, the octopus talks about yearning for something. So I feel like this person could be yearning for you right now is what I'm hearing. The octopus water energy, so they could be in their emotions right now as well. Not Gemini. Maybe you're dealing with a Gemini because I said Gemini without thinking. But Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The octopus. Reaching, yearning, lacking boundaries and direction. So it does feel like this person doesn't really know what to do right now. Again, they could have a lot going on in their life with all these tentacles. This could be someone very intelligent. To bring into balance space to oneself and therapy. So your person could be exploring therapy right now or taking space to themselves. So the octopus signifies a wonderfully perceptive mind paired with a lack of healthy boundaries. So clearly this person is lacking boundaries, healthy boundaries. Unfortunately, this results in well-intended but messy relationships. So it feels like this person's intentions are good, but they could come across quite messy, or they could have a hard time having stable relationships. The octopus entwines itself in other people's business and shares their own without restraint. They believe that's what it means to be close. If you notice, after spending time with someone that you feel drained or uneasy, the essence of octopus is at play. So you could be dealing with someone who drains your energy. Interesting. Begin to establish healthy boundaries. Be patient and firm. It may be a very old habit to change. So it feels like this is someone with a lot of habits that need changing. And like I said, to bring into balance space to oneself and therapy. So we're just going to get, and actually as I was channeling that, my throat started to close over, so they may not be communicating with you right now. So now we're going to get a card for each of you from this deck. It also looks like there's some sort of, like we see all this rainbow activity in their head or in their mind. So I do feel like there's a lot of thoughts happening right now. This could be an overthinker. You could be trying to detach from this person. All right, so we're going to get a card for you first. We'll see what's on the bottom. We have Master, which is Capricorn energy. There could have been codependency here. Could have been unhealthy patterns here. All right, so let's see your energy. Show me Taurus's energy. We have the solar plexus chakra, so you could be working on your solar plexus. I read something beautiful the other day and I shared it in a reading. So when working on your solar plexus, stop saying, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to work out, I have to go do the dishes, I have to do my laundry, I have to shower, and start saying, I choose. So start saying, I choose to do this, I choose to work out, I choose to meditate, I choose to never give up, whatever it is that you're choosing. I just want to, I feel like right now you're someone who is working on your confidence with that solar plexus and working on self-love, because we have the Ace of Cups on the bottom. So I just want to I just want to look up solar plexus. So for some reason, I looked up blocked solar plexus, even though it's in the upright. I did it without thinking. I did it like almost intuitively. So you could be struggling with or working on insecurity, low self-esteem, fear of failure, difficulty with saying no or asserting yourself, especially with this person who messy relationship lacks boundaries, control issues. And I mentioned with the Capricorn energy I was seeing that there could have been codependency, or you could have been trying to control the outcome here. So it looks like you're sitting in your confidence, or you're working on your confidence and self-love right now. Let's get you, I'm hoping a tarot card comes out for this. I'm just going to pull you one more. Can I get one more for Taurus? We have the Four of Cups in reverse and Temperance. So Temperance shows trying to be patient, trusting in divine timing, trusting your intuition, trying to balance in your own energy, trying to restore harmony to your own life, I'm hearing. And then the Four of Cups in reverse. It almost feels like you're trying to help the universe along with your manifestations by believing in them. Four of Cups in reverse, feeling a new surge of strength. Life gives you pleasure again after a long period of boredom, in a pleasant state of waiting for something. So you could be waiting to hear from this person, or you could be waiting for something to come into balance or for some sort of compromise. But it feels like you're feeling, especially with the solar plexus card, you're feeling a surge of new strength and new understanding of love. So you could have a new understanding of this person. It feels like you're seeing things more clearly, whatever that means for you. So let's get a card for your person. Show me the person Taurus is connected to. We have manifest. So it's interesting that they have very similar imagery here with the swirls here on the manifest card on the magician with the tentacles. It's very similar to me. And if this person is yearning and longing, and I said there's like some overthinking happening here, it feels like they are manifesting you. With the manifest card, they're trying to manifest something here with you. And even if they don't realize they're manifesting, when we're thinking about something a lot, we're essentially manifesting it. So I do feel like this person is thinking about you a lot. And the magician card talks about working on your elements. Usually on the magician card, you see someone with all the elements on the table. So I do feel like this person is trying to work on themselves, because I was seeing the Eight of Pentacles as well. So let's see what comes out in this deck. We're just going to get a few cards from this oracle deck for some extra information. I'm seeing rejection and introvert. And the octopus talks about needing space. So this person could be taking space right now. They could be quite introverted in their energy. Maybe that triggered your rejection, or it triggered your lack of self-esteem. But like I was saying about your energy, the fact that the horse and the solar plexus are in the upright and the Four of Cups is in reverse, it is showing that you're feeling better. So we have divine feminine on the bottom. You could be a divine feminine. So you could be, you know, in that energy of not chasing, not trying to control the outcome, trusting your intuition. Divine feminine energy, working on self-love, nurturing yourself, tending to your inner garden. I like that. And we have delays. So there's definitely been a delay here. All right, so let's get a few cards to see what is going on with Taurus and their person. We have vacation, so you could be on vacation, your person could be. This also says break and chill out. So I definitely feel like, again, the octopus taking space. We have complicated. You could be a counterpart with that divine feminine energy coming in, and this complicated thing always reminds me of like the counterpart journey or a soul contract that's very complicated, very confusing situation. We have codependency. Okay. So that was why that Capricorn energy was on the bottom of that other deck. But I feel like you're healing that codependency. All right. We have routine. So you could be changing up your routine, like I said, with meditation, strength training. And this talked about old habits that are hard to break. So I feel like whoever you're connected to could be someone who's very stuck in their ways as well. All right, one more. That's the one. We have children, siblings, pregnancy, kids. So you could be focusing on siblings could be involved in some way, however that's resonating to you. This is also giving me Empress energy with the pregnant lady on it. So you could be, not that you're a lady, I'm not trying to gender you, but you could be trying to be in that Empress energy. You could be spending a lot of time with your kids right now if you have kids, or maybe there are children involved in some way. I actually want to get one more card. One more. We have online and magnetic attraction. So it could be that you and this person met online. And then we have magnetic attraction. So you could have been attracted to each other online in some way. So now we're going to check out some tarot to break it down. Oh my gosh. Yes, the Empress. The Empress. Anyway, I keep seeing divine feminine energy or getting Empress energy. And Empress is Taurus and Libra, so nice. We have the Hanged Man, so there could be a pause here. There could be a break here is what I was hearing. And we have the Six of Pentacles, which is about equal give and take and reciprocity. So maybe there wasn't balance within this connection, or maybe this person wasn't reciprocating what you were putting in. That could be why you're in this Empress energy I'm hearing. And we have the King of Wands. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with someone quite stubborn, someone quite set in their ways. I'm also noticing this person's energy, body language is closed off here. So someone could be closed off here as I'm looking at the Queen of Swords. So there could be boundaries in place, or you could be standing in your truth with the Queen of Swords. And maybe this person was a bit stubborn about whatever that truth was. The King of Wands, the shadow aspects of the King of Wands is also someone who, you know, does want to be in control. Maybe this is someone who, with the octopus, who was more focused on other things than this connection. So let's see your energy first. Show me Taurus's energy first. We have the Five of Cups, and we have the Emperor on the bottom. So it does feel like there was some sort of sadness here, some sort of sadness that happened. But like I said, with the Four of Cups in reverse, it feels like you're evolving out of that sadness. And then we have the World. That's sad. We have the World in reverse. So Five of Cups with the World in reverse. There's no closure here. Something is unfinished here with the World in reverse. You could be feeling like this person took you for granted. You know, they could have broken your heart with that Five of Cups. But like I said, with the Four of Cups in reverse, you are coming out of that Five of Cups energy. But again, there's no closure here with the World in reverse. It's very unfinished. So Hanged Man energy, things could feel like they're up in the air right now, like you don't have answers. You could also feel like something is missing in your life, especially if you do feel that's a soul connection with this person. You could feel like there's still something missing in your life. But on the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. So it does feel like you're trying to stand in your confidence right now, knowing that you're enough with the Emperor. Standing in your masculine energy, working on your confidence. And if you are in this Five of Cups energy where you're feeling very sad and like you don't have answers and there's no closure, you are going to come out of that energy with or without this person is what I'm seeing. Things are going to take a turn here where you start to feel better. And if you are feeling that Five of Cups energy, maybe some things that you could do is meditation and physical stamina. So working out or going for a walk, trying to ground yourself. So let's see your person's energy. On this side, we have fixed signs. So Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. Let's see your person's energy. Interesting. I love how that fell right on top of your cards. Let's get one more. So your person seems to also be working on self-love right now. Because they have the Ace of Cups on the bottom. So it does feel like your person is working on self-love. But they've got the Three of Swords in the reverse and the Sun in reverse. So I'm hearing distorted masculine energy because the Sun is masculine energy, and the fact that it's in the reverse is showing me a bit of distorted masculine energy. Your person feeling, it's very similar to the World in reverse. So your person is feeling like there's something missing in their life. There's an unhappiness here. There's a darkness here in their energy. They're feeling like they took you for granted as well. Like I said, the Sun and the World in reverse have similar energies. So I feel like you're both missing each other. Taking love for granted. So this person did take you for granted. We also have pessimism, unrealistic expectations. So this person could have had unrealistic expectations. It also says they're having a hard time finding happiness in their life right now. And Three of Swords in reverse, that is about healing. That's about wanting to make amends. That's about wanting to apologize, wanting to make something right, wanting reconciliation. So it's like they are yearning for you here. They are longing for you, wanting to make things right, but they're having a hard time seeing the light at the end of the tunnel is what I'm hearing. And there could be a painful experience that they're holding on to right now. Either something that happened with you, something they did to you or you did to them, or something that happened in their past. So healing. So they are trying to heal, but they're having a hard time seeing the light at the end of the tunnel here with the Sun in reverse. But they, you're both in this energy. Both of these cards talk about someone taking this for granted. So like I said, you could have felt like your person took you for granted. They could be feeling like they did take you for granted. So let's see how you're feeling about this person. I should have checked to see if this was straight in the camera. Oh, it's straight-ish. I just looked at the timer at 2442. So there could be heavy mirroring here, and that's what I'm getting with these two cards. So heavy mirroring, and the fact that we have you over here, Five of Cups energy, someone crying, and then over here we have someone wanting forgiveness is telling me a lot. So let's see how you're feeling about this person. How are you feeling about this person? How is Taurus feeling about this person? Four of Cups in reverse. New understanding of love. So you have you're seeing a new side of them, or they've seen you and they've shown you a different side of them. You're seeing this more clearly. And that might not be, that might not necessarily be positive, is what I'm hearing. Like they could have, this card talks about someone draining your energy. So you could be seeing a new side of them, a side that maybe you were overlooking because of codependency or because you felt this love for them. I do feel like you feel a very strong connection with this person with this Strength card here. Let's get one more. I forgot to mention on the bottom of the deck for your person, we have healing begins. So they are starting to heal. I also didn't mention, now I'm seeing it, on the bottom of their energy, we have the black egg, which is about truth. I just want to look at that black egg because this is what you don't see about your person, the truth. Inside of it resides no confusion, excuses, small talk, noise, or lies. So this could have been someone who confused you. Excuses, small talk, noise, lies. When this essence is in balance, we speak slowly and clearly. When it's not accessed, we speak from an unsure place. We say things others want to hear, gossip, or repeat stories to justify our subpar behavior. So this person could have been showing up with subpar behavior with the black egg on the bottom. All right, and maybe you're seeing that more clearly now with the Four of Cups in reverse. So how are you feeling about this person? I also just heard stand still. So we have the Page of Pentacles here for how you're feeling about them. So it does look like you are seeing this person in a new light. You could be feeling like they have a lot of growth to do. It does look like you want a new chapter with this person with the Page of Pentacles, but you could be seeing them as someone who was immature, who wasn't giving enough with the Page of Pentacles. Like you could be having a new understanding that they weren't giving enough to this connection with the Page of Pentacles. That, that's someone offering you not much stability. It's like very small energy. The pages are small. So it feels like you see now that this person wasn't offering you a lot, is what I'm hearing. But it does look like you have hope for a new chapter here. I'm going to get one more for how you're feeling about this person. How are you feeling about this person? We have the Moon in reverse. More clarity. There's something here about a new understanding about them, or you see them more clearly. But then there's this energy of not being sure if you can trust them with the Moon in reverse. So there is like this fear here that this person is a page, like they can't offer you stability. Something came to light with the moon in reverse. You saw something clearly about this person. I don't know how that's resonating for you, but you've seen some sort of truth about this person that you weren't seeing before. Clarity, understanding. And you feel like with the moon in reverse, you feel like you shouldn't be making any important decisions about this person right now. You're feeling like you need to focus on your own self-love here with the Queen of Cups. There's also something here about the moon in reverse. Like you feel like this person needs to face their inner demons. There could have been a misunderstanding here. All right, let's see how this person is feeling about you. How are they feeling about you? We have the Two of Cups in reverse. Oh my goodness. Look at all the reversals coming in on their side. So your person is feeling separation, disharmony, and imbalance. So there was an imbalance here with the Two of Cups in reverse. It's no wonder they got the octopus. Separation, division, imbalance, bad communication, withdrawal. And this one says space to oneself. So this person feeling like they need to withdraw right now. There's a disconnection. They feel a disconnection with you right now, or a separation. And the Two of Cups talks about how this relationship, what they really want with you, isn't developing the way they hoped it would or they wanted to. Let's see. We'll get 2 more cards for their feelings about you. How are they feeling about you? These 9 of Pentacles, my goodness, glow up energy. So they feel like you are very magnetic right now. They feel like you are very independent right now, very self-sufficient. This is someone who feels like you don't really need them, is what I'm hearing with the 9 of Pentacles. Like you don't need anything or anyone. You provide for yourself. You know that whatever you need comes from within you. So maybe this person has you up on a bit of a pedestal. You could make more money than them, or you could be more evolved than them, more mature, older than them. And this person feels like you're focused on yourself right now with the 9 of Pentacles. That always gives me glow up energy. Let's get one more for how they're feeling about you. How are they feeling about you? We have Strength, which was coming out on your side for how you felt about them as well. So this person does feel a very strong bond with you with the Strength card. I forgot to mention signs. We have Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Pisces and Cancer. We have Leo. We have Leo again. That's all for now. Pisces with Hanged Man energy. This person does feel a very strong bond with you. Maybe they're lacking the confidence to come towards you right now. 6 of Pentacles on the bottom again. So there's something about balance here, or reciprocity. All right, let's look at their intentions. What are their intentions towards you? We have the Star in reverse. And we have the 2 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. So this person wants to, their intentions are to work something out with you here. The 3 of Pentacles can talk about mediation. So for some of you, this person's intentions could be to find some sort of mediator in order to get on the same page as you. And that one talked about therapy. 2 of Pentacles and the Star. It feels like this person's intentions are to heal and to find balance in their own life before, I'm going to get one more card, before making any action towards you. The 2 of Pentacles, this person's intentions are to balance this, to find balance. That star in reverse, I feel like this person is feeling pretty hopeless. Yeah, there's like this negativity, this lack of faith that they can give you what you want here. You know, lack of confidence, extreme self-criticism. So this person's intentions are to try and heal this, to try and find balance, but they're feeling pretty negative right now. And I was seeing that with there's a lot of pessimism. So this person's intentions seem to be to balance their responsibilities so that they can give you that reciprocity. Their intentions are to find more. Remember, we had that routine card come out with organization. The Two of Pentacles talks about that. It does talk about adding more organization to their routine. This one also talks about seeking advice. So it feels like this person's intentions are to seek advice or some sort of mediator or therapy, so that they can heal. I just want to get one more card for their intentions. Show me their intentions. We have the Wild card. So the Wild card talks about self-empowerment and openness to change. So this person does want to change this. They do want to change. They're open to working on themselves. Their intentions are to change whatever's happening between you. So let's see what action they're going to take towards you in the future. What action are they going to take? Brown eyes could be symbolic. My goodness. We have the Tower and the Five of Pentacles. So this is interesting. For actions, they're going to come out of the cold very unexpectedly. It's going to be out of the blue. With the Tower, that's unexpected. That's transformation. That's upheaval. It's unexpected. And with the Five of Pentacles, that's the energy of overcoming adversity. That's the energy of coming in out of the cold. So their actions towards you are going to come out of nowhere with the Tower and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. It feels like this person is going to take unexpected action towards you after they feel like they've made positive change here. We've got the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom and it says grand opening. So it feels like very unexpectedly this person is going to come towards you with an Ace of Pentacles after they've made positive changes, after they've made a foundational shift in their own energy. But the Tower is showing that it's going to be unexpected. So it's going to come out of nowhere. Like you'll just be doing something one day and then all of a sudden this person's going to be like popping back up into your energy very unexpectedly after making positive change. Let's get one more for that. Yeah, we have the Ten of Cups here. And that talks about coming home. That talks about reunions. After they do the inner healing, like this person is going to come in out of the cold, out of nowhere with the Tower. It's going to happen out of nowhere. When you least expect it, I'm hearing expect the unexpected. So what is blocking this connection? What is blocking this connection? We have Judgment. So I'm also seeing these two cards flip out. You could have freckles. Eight of Cups. You could have been accepting less than you deserved here with the Eight of Cups. For what's blocking this connection, there needs to be an awakening. With Judgment, there needed to be an awakening. There needed to be self-evaluation. And, I don't just want to put this all on your person. Like maybe there's things you needed to self-evaluate as well. Maybe you were accepting less than you deserved. But like I said, there was this energy that maybe you were overlooking the fact that you were accepting less than you deserved. And it seems like what's blocking this connection, or what was blocking this connection, is there needed to be an awakening. There needed to be a lot of self-evaluation. There needed to be inner work done. What's blocking it? Self-doubt, lack of self-awareness, failure to learn lessons. So this person could have been teaching you some kind of lesson where you were accepting less than you deserved and you continued to stay instead of walking away with the 8 of Cups. So you could have been repeating a lesson where you were meant to walk away, but you kept trying. The horse never gives up, never gives up, never gives up. I'm hearing, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Or it could have been your person that was lacking self-awareness about some of the things that they needed to heal. It also says blaming partner. So this person could have blamed you unfairly, especially with that octopus card there. So what is your advice? What can you work on? Something that was blocking this connection too. We have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. So changes needed to happen. Adjustments needed to be made. Cycles needed to end. So it feels like it was out of your control, that the universe, the divine, had to take control. What can you focus on, Taurus? What can you focus on right now? What can you focus on right now? We have the 3 of Cups. So focus on hobbies. Focus on things that raise your vibration. Focus on friendships. Focus on connections that give back to you. Whether that's friends, siblings, children, remember that card. Focus on those type of things that return that energy to you. Also something about your hobbies here with the 3 of Cups. Focus on raising your vibration. I'm going to get you one more. What can you focus on? What can you focus on? We have the 7 of Pentacles falling on the floor. And we have the 2 of Wands. So focus on any patterns that you have that you feel like you need to work on. Focus on leaving your comfort zone. So maybe you're someone who's with the 3 of Cups, and I can resonate with this. Maybe you're someone who feels more comfortable at home. Maybe you don't like socializing. The 2 of Wands does talk about leaving your comfort zone. That could also have to do with hobbies. If you don't have any hobbies and you're just comfortable with your daily routine and the things that you like, Spirit's saying, try and leave that comfort zone, take on some new hobbies. No, with the 7 of Pentacles, like focus on other investments, focus on other things, and know that the fruits of your labor are coming with the 7 of Pentacles. So 2 of Wands, let's see your advice. Envision your objectives and long-term goals. Planning your career, taking first steps in a new career, envisioning your dreams. Leaving comfort zone. So yeah, leaving your comfort zone in some way. Again, that 3 of Cups is involved. So maybe you don't like leaving your house like me. Focus on leaving your comfort zone, getting out there, raising that vibration, spending time with friends. So 7 of Pentacles is an invitation to a new project, long-term vision. Remember, the best rewards come from sustained effort over time as opposed to quick wins. So you may be feeling like not enough progress has been made here with the 7 of Pentacles. What is your advice about this person? What is your advice about this person? We've got the Nine of Swords here and the Nine of Cups. So I do feel like your person, and we've got the Hierophant on the bottom, another card of a mentor. So there's definitely something about, remember the Two of Pentacles mentioned a mentor or asking someone for advice. The Three of Pentacles mentioned a mediator. This one mentioned therapy. So I definitely feel like your person that's something that they're exploring or going to explore. Nine of Swords in reverse. This person is starting to heal. Healing and recovery, Nine of Swords in reverse. And it does feel like the Nine of Swords in reverse, this person is alleviating their stress by sharing that with possibly a mentor, or they could want to share that with you in the future. They could come in very unexpectedly with the Nine of Swords in reverse and that Tower that we saw. They could come in out of the cold very unexpectedly, wanting to share their worries and fears with you with the Nine of Swords in reverse. And the Nine of Cups, this person sees you as their wish fulfillment. I love that Nine of Cups card. It is so beautiful. I'm a little obsessed with this deck. It's called Highly Sensitive Tarot by Mila Charles on Etsy. And let's just look at future outcome between the two of you, or what's coming, future potential. Interesting. Oh my gosh, we have the Lovers. So there is the potential of union here with the Lovers. There's a potential of a love offer. There's the potential of you and this person coming back together. We have the King of Swords underneath that. So there is the potential of, an honest conversation. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So there is still the potential of stability here with the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. There is the potential of this person taking action towards you. There is the potential of a passionate new beginning here that leads to stability. So there's, like I said, there's still potential here. So let's get you some channeled messages from this person. Channeled messages from this person. You could be being protected from this person right now. So for channeled messages, we have nervous. You make me feel nervous and excited in a good way. I'm scared to approach you. So they could be, we did see that Queen of Swords. They could be apprehensive about approaching you. All right. We have arrogance. I allowed my pride and ego to get in the way of our connection. So remember with the Sun in reverse, I was hearing distorted masculine energy. And one of these cards talked about, the Black Egg talked about ego. We have intervention, expect a miracle, divine intervention is pushing the two of you together. We have love offer, I want to offer you the world and promise you will have the best version of me. So it feels like the Tower can also be divine intervention. So that could be why you hear from this person very unexpectedly. But I feel like you're gonna have the best version of them, and I feel like they need to grow into that version before there can be that union with the Lovers card. Emotional, going through an array of emotions, unstable. We have evil eye. All eyes are on you. There is jealousy, envy, and negativity being thrown your way. We have fantasizing. I fantasize about our future together, our homes, our kids, vacations. I want it all. We have irresistible. I cannot resist you. You're the best I've ever had. You have my undivided attention. It's given me divine feminine energy. We have communication. Expect a message. They want to express how much they truly miss you. We have texting. I check my phone constantly to see if you've texted me. So this person is hovering over their phone, like they keep checking their phone to see if they have a message from you. And we have apology. How interesting. I'd never take you for granted again. Remember, the world in reverse and the sun in reverse both talked about taking someone for granted. I am so sorry. I've learned my lesson. All right. Taurus friends, that was your reading. As always, I am sending you lots of love and light, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.